doing vertical live streams soon, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. Gonna go now. Hey, Nomu, thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a good one. Sleep well, sweet dreams, etc. If that's the time for you. If not, have a good day. Oh man. Now, I need to, like... If only I could combine YouTube chats and have it, like... What's it called? Brain frozen. Hold on. If only I could combine YouTube chats and have it show, like, the channel, like, emotes and stuff, that would be cool. Oh, I have two vertical streams. I have 2 streams, one's vertical. Okay, interesting. We'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll pop it in a shorts feed, maybe it won't. Need to make early lunch ramen noodles. Ramen does sound pretty good. Imagine the tiny range of chihuahuas times 100 in a small horse body. That's a pony. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, that does sound about correct. Hold on, I need to grab a thing. YouTube experiments continue. They do. I do continue to experiment with stuff. I think it's important to, like, not be afraid of changing stuff, right? Like, I remembered I was gonna set this up, like, off stream, and then, like, I didn't have time, because I was thinking about it. I was like, I remembered my boy John Titor. He was doing this where he had, like, a vertical live stream on YouTube, but he also had a horizontal live stream on YouTube. I was like, that's fascinating. I'm intrigued. Let's check it out. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I don't know. So I might need to finish this. Save. There we go. Yeah. Wasps are horrible. I hate wasps. And hello, Soul Sniper. Welcome on in. Oh, you know what? Let's get this in. And hello, Whitney Clay. Welcome on in as well. Let me get this sorted. I am experimenting. For those of you who are watching the vertical live stream, I am experimenting with having vertical live stream and horizontal live stream going at the same time. So welcome on in. You are a test subject. I hope you're okay with that. And hello, Gray. No, indeed. No is, in fact, a complete sentence, as I have been told many times today. Thanks for dropping on by. I hope you're having a good time, dude. Let me... Hold on. Let me get it so that the folks who are on the horizontal stream can see your chat as well. To avert... Or actually, can we just hijack something? What if I... Hold on, what if I duplicate? What if I duplicate stuff? Stingless bees have such beautiful hives. Do they? I'm not aware. You'll have to enlighten me. I might have to do some looking some stuff up. hold on. We'll add in the stuff. Worry not, folks. This is but a temporary setback. Boop. And then we'll change it to, I don't know, probably like 400. Oh, not 400 by 100. 400 by 450 by like 1,000, please. Hello, Raylon Beard. Welcome on in. How you doing? So the goal with this is to like abuse. Now I have to choose. Oh no, what a choice. The vertical live stream is always going to be better. Let's be real. Or not the vertical, the horizontal is always going to be better. In my opinion. Especially when you're watching on TV. Vulture bees? I have heard of vulture bees. They're the ones that, they feed on the flesh of things, right? Right? Am I correct? Am I correct in thinking that? Those are the flesh bees, right? Where they make honey from carrion. They make nutrition substances off of decomposing animals. Yeah. Those are the ones, yeah. Yeah, that tracks. Stay in the horizontal. Reasonable. It literally, I'm just doing this to like have an extra, like, so the reason why I'm doing the vertical live stream for those who are at the horizontal live stream, the reason why I'm also going to do the vertical, or the plan is to do the vertical as well, is so that I can abuse the algorithm. Because the regular live stream algorithm and the vertical live stream algorithm are two different recommendations. So potentially I can get people filtering in who are new for the horizontal live stream and people who are new filtering in for the vertical live stream. And it'll be like two different sets of people. In theory. Maybe. So I'm double dipping basically. Abusing the system. It's called Blood Honey. Lovely. Absolutely wonderful. Just there we go. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do quite nicely. If I do say so myself, at least for now. Bum 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 bum. There's an Asian moth that drinks blood. Never heard of vulture bees. Asian moth that drinks blood. Fascinating. I don't think I've ever heard of that. It's not called the blood moth, is it? It's called a blood moth, isn't it? Back to horizontal, my favorite. Who doesn't like being horizontal, if you know what I mean? Vampire moth? Yeah. I believe that that's its actual name. I 100% believe that. 100% believe that. Also, Raylon, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, I'd apologize. Welcome on in. How you doing? Glad you got my meaning. Who do you think I am? Of course I did. Of course I did. I may be wholesome. But if you haven't noticed, I'm also horny. I want you to know I'm very proud of myself for that one. I'm absolutely very proud of myself for that one. I won't apologize for anything. I have nothing to apologize for. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, perhaps I could survive a moment longer. Oh man. Wasn't sure how the actual moth name was spelled. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hold on. I need to snap my back in half. One moment, please. Oh. That's good. Yeah, we like that. Oh. Okay. Old man noises. One moment. Oh. Fuck. Alright, that was my back and my neck. Okay. Snap, crackle, pop, indeed. Holy shit. Woo! That was fun. That was good. Like that. Oh. That is much better. I had like a mild pain in my back the whole day. Not like anything crazy, but just like a very consistent, low level, mild pain in my back through the whole day. And snapping my back just now got rid of most of it, and then popping my neck got rid of the rest of it. Who'da thunk? So that's a massive relief. I cannot express how much of a relief that is. Oh. At any rate, I am be right back. I need more drink. All right, I am back. Technically, I am returned. Did I tell you guys the Tesla story yet? Did I mention the Tesla story? This is a relatively new thing. Probably release some pressure. Oh yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Definitely release some pressure from something. But yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this. I'm gonna say it again anyways, even if I did. So, a new state-of-the-art facility has been put in. Very nice, very fancy, needed a lot of printers. So I was going back to it because they just opened up, right? And so one of the security guards there is someone I know from another facility. He's helping out for like the opening week, right? While they hire new people. He was telling me about how some lady, some poor lady who had just gotten her brand new Tesla like 10 days ago, right? She had her Tesla all scratched up. Someone went through and keyed her Tesla in the parking garage of a brand new state-of-the-art facility with a state-of-the-art security system, including a state-of-the-art camera system that caught the person on live film. They saw them coming and going. They caught their face on the camera from multiple angles, coming and going. Fucking idiots. Like, holy shit, dude. If you do a crime, at least be smart about it, right? Awful indeed. Awful indeed. Like, but also the person is absolutely gonna get caught and have to pay damages. Cause like, what are, like, look, you're gonna hate Elon Musk as much as you want, but don't take it out on the people who own Teslas. Like, people are trying to be eco-friendly, right? Or like, just have a nice car. Like, don't fucking take it out on the people who are doing nothing wrong, who are just living their lives. Like, fuck, man. Perfect example of stupid criminal. Very much so. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna commit a crime, at least have a decent motivation. Like, being annoyed at a billionaire, like, unless you're killing said billionaire, like, what are you fucking doing? Like, keying some random person's car is just rude. I don't know. What about Cybertrucks? Look, I don't like Cybertrucks. I think they're dumb. But that doesn't mean you should go around keying them. Like, the person who bought the Cybertruck already is being punished because they own a Cybertruck. Like, you don't need to do things to the Cybertruck as well. The Cybertruck's already a piece of shit. Like, they're already being punished. Why make that person's life harder? You know? Sorry, I'm just chowing down on some more bread. Hello, Kenju. Good morning to you indeed. How you doing? Hope you're well. moment. I need another sip. Ah! I gotta say, I love the apple flavor soju. Peach tastes even better. But tragically, so I went to Hagen's because like that was the place on the way home. And they only had 4 bottles of soju left on the shelves. 3 bottles of apple and 1 bottle of peach. So I only have 1 bottle of peach soju. This is a tragedy. I just want you to know that. So, you're behind, need to refresh the stream. Fair enough. To be fair, there are also 2 streams, Kenji. Fruit flavor sojus are still a rare thing in here. Are they? There's like, it's like basically the only way I drink soju over here. So, yeah. Fun fact for when you need it. Yeah, insurance only pays to replace 1 or all 4 tires. But if 3 tires are mysteriously popped, all of that is out of pocket. True, which is why you slash when you have 3 tires slashed, you slash the 4th one yourself. Like, yeah. Wish I didn't love bread so much. I adore bread. I should not be eating a whole loaf of French bread. But here I am, eating an entire loaf of French bread. Switched to my phone much better. Welcome. Oh, you have also switched to the other live stream. Apologies for the confusion. We're testing things. I'll probably test it a couple more times, if I'm to be perfectly honest. Though the Saturday live stream, I don't think I'm going to stream my POV again. I think I'm just going to be on Venom's channel. Which is fine by me. It's her gig. Garlic bread. Oh. I should stop eating this French bread and make some garlic bread with it. You make an excellent point. You make a very excellent point. Yeah. I'm looking forward to more Andy and Lele. We were trying to make it a thing again, but like, first I had my throat problem, and then she was doing finals week, and well, 2 weeks of finals week or something. And then it was like, okay, we can finally make it work again. So we're gonna do Andy and Lele on Saturday. That'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I actually really like that game. It's just degenerate and fun and just silly. Finals. Ugh. Yeah. I am glad that I am out of like the education system. I cannot like deal with formal education. I just can't do it. It's not for me. I love learning. Formal education just absolutely rips my desire to learn out of me and just crushes it up. Very unfortunate. It is what it is, though. The game does have a pretty wild plot. So, it does have like a branching plot, because it's like you move around and you do stuff, right? But it's very much so visual novel-esque in that it has like a pretty wide branching plot. So, there are quite a few ends, but it's interesting. Gotta go. Have a good weekend, everyone. Hey, come on. You have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. All of that. Oh, I probably shouldn't stay too much longer myself. I'm behind on life. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, there's just so many things that need to get done and you're just not doing it. I clung on to English for 12 years on school days, and now look at me. I don't know. I think you're doing okay. Like my course is just so much damn work. Fair. That's fair. And hello, Kayla. Welcome on in. How you doing? Frozen fruit bed. I haven't had that. That sounds okay. Sounds like it could be okay. I feel like it sounds like it could also be terrible. So like, yeah. Could be good, could be bad. Procrastinating on life work. Yeah, like I gotta do laundry. I've got a personality test I gotta fill out for a potential new job. I gotta work on music at some point. Just a lot going on. It's not happening tonight though. I might do the personality quiz tonight. Actually, do you guys want me to read out the personality quiz to you and I can fill it out? Could be fun. I'm not going to display it because there is some personal information on the quiz. Yes, you guys want to hear? Okay. All right. Let me pull it out here. I got it right here. So, it's paper form. Printer company, of course, it's a paper form. So they do other stuff besides printers, but all right. So I have filled out part of it already. Despise personality choice quizzes. So the reason why I'm tolerating this one is that the way they described it for me is it's not to decide whether or not they're gonna hire me. It's to decide like how good am I gonna be in this role and would I be better in a different role. So that's what they're looking for, right? So at least that's what they told me. They could be lying, I don't know, but they didn't seem like they were lying. They seemed pretty straight up with it. So social history is where we're at. I just finished job history on it the other day because there are some like typical interview stuff in here. So yeah. What are my interests, hobbies, leisure time activities, etc.? We're gonna fill that out with gaming, painting, home server, music, making audios people simp to, voice acting, talking. We'll just put live streaming. And we'll call that good. That's good enough. They don't need to know everything. How do you maintain your physical condition? Walking pad. Intermittent calisthenics. I do occasionally do push-ups and the like. Poorly. That's a good way to put it, Artemis. Look, I'm trying to talk myself up a bit. To what extent do you entertain? To what extent do I entertain? What do you think? I'm thinking of just putting yes. I'm just going to put the answer yes. To what organization or social clubs do you belong, including ethnic and religious organizations? Should I put that I might have made a cult? Do I put definitely not a cult? I'll say I created my own online community. What positions have you held in these activities? What position do I hold? What do I put on here? Big boss, head honcho, glorious leader, horned man on screen. I'm not gonna put that. Why did my brain go to bottom? And hello, A. Welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Why are you saying bottom? Are you perhaps implying that I'm a bottom? So I'll tell you, you ain't farther from the truth. You can't be farther from the truth. You are complete away from the truth. Let me tell you. What positions have you held in these activities? I'll say organizer. Of the books you have read, which one has made the greatest impression on you? Why? I think, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. My day has been good, A. Thanks for asking. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Fair enough, Karasu. You have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Make sure to say book and not movie. Well, they did say of the books you have read. They were very explicit about books. So, I am assuming that this is in theory going to a psychologist who's gonna read it and then create like a personality report from it, is what they're saying to me. So, presumably they can get context clues. Baseline context clues, apparently. I'm assuming. Why did I enjoy the hype? Very humorous. While also having a lot of good life lessons. We love the hair jiggle physics. Aren't they great? Hello, Maymay. Welcome on in. How you doing? If I'm to be perfectly honest, Maymay, I don't remember you, but that's okay. A lot of people come and go. And hey, if you're coming, you're going. Either way, you're welcome. Thanks for dropping on in. Hope you're having a good one. I am currently filling out like a little bit of, I don't have it on screen because there's like personally identifying information on it for like big chunks of it. But I'm filling out a personality quiz for a new job. So I just answered the question of the books which you have read, which one made the greatest impression on you? The next question, your name was Baby Maymay. I'm gonna be honest, still don't remember, but I'm glad to have you here either way. Thanks for dropping by. So just finished what's the book that made the biggest impression on you? The next question is, what magazines do you most enjoy? My answer to that is magazines ? LOL XD. That's my answer to that. That's written in pen now. We can't stop it. I have written that. Describe how this position will satisfy your needs. Freedom and problem solving. Describe your attitude towards trustworthiness, honesty, theft, and dependability. I am looking to leave my current position because my current company has lied to me, stolen away the best manager, I have ever worked for. And has software that is decidedly not dependable. You tell me. Oh boy, we're putting some spice into this one. I always thought you were meant to not talk bad about your last company. I ain't got no shame. What? What are they gonna do? Not hire me? Oh, man. I should probably not be filling this out when I'm drunk, but here we are. What have you found most satisfying about your work in the past and why? Did work recently get a lot worse? Oh, Kenju, did I not tell you about how they... Okay. So one of the reasons why I really like my current job was my manager, right? My manager has since been removed from his position. And by that, I mean his position was removed from the company. This basically means he got fired without severance. Why did he get fired? Technically, it's a workforce reduction, right? That's technically what happened. Workforce reduction. However, we will note that the people who got hit with the workforce reduction, including my manager, were the ones who were against sending work to third-party partner techs, who were against the current AI scheduling initiative that doesn't work, by the way, who generally brought up problems and made them known to the wider company. I wonder why they were reduced from the workforce. I can't imagine why. They were removed because they were causing problems and bringing up things that upper management didn't like to hear. That's why they were removed. So, you'll excuse me if maybe I'm a little salty. I've already told them that the reasons why I'm looking to leave my current position, and they were very quick to assure me, like, hey, we're not perfect, but we do our best. So I think it's fine. And I have, like, through the whole process with these people, I have been very upfront and honest about why I'm leaving my current position, why I think they might be a good alternative, and they have done everything they can to assure me that, yes, they think they could be a good alternative to my current situation. And, like, hey, I'm willing to give them a shot, and they're willing to give me a shot, maybe. So we're both on the maybe here. But you know what? I'm okay with maybe. You're working at a kind of a big company? Yeah. Probably a bit more sober last time. Yeah, whatever. I was sober when I was talking to him. It was a work day. So what have you found most satisfying about your work in the past and why? I like finding solutions to interesting problems. What have you found displeasing or frustrating about your work in the past? People. Getting in my way. Getting in the way of business. Describe the perfect or ideal job for you. A dark basement in which problems are sent to me and I solve them with minimum human interaction. You sound like you hated retail. God, fuck retail. Holy shit. Getting in the way of productivity? Yeah. Yeah. I generally am not like a people person, and people who get in the way of me doing my job or improving my job in some way are, they will get out of my way, or I will make them get out of my way. They do not want me to make them get out of my way. How much do you want to make? How much money do you want to make 2 years from now? Explain how and why. Enough to rent a 1-bedroom apartment would be nice. I feel like enough to rent a 1-bedroom apartment would be nice. In what areas do you lack confidence in yourself? Maybe come back tomorrow with whiteout. Oh no. Oh no. These are the answers that are going in there. Look, okay. I need you to understand. I genuinely don't care if I get hired by these people or not. It's fine if I don't. I already have a job that I like well enough. I am mad at them about the current situation, and long term I'm looking to leave. However, if I don't get hired by this company, it's not the end of the world. I still have a paycheck. It's fine. I can afford to be extremely blunt. And I'm going to be extremely blunt with anyone and everyone I interview with. And you know what? If I also still don't have a job, you know what I'm still gonna do? I'm gonna be extremely blunt with everyone I interview with, because I want them to know what they're getting. And what they're getting is Akashi. Now, if they don't like Akashi, they shouldn't hire Akashi. And that's that. In what areas do you lack confidence in yourself? I got interviewed by drag queens. They appreciated the bluntness. You're writing in pencil? Oh no, I'm writing in pen. No, this is in pen. This is permanent. This is how this is going. In what areas do you lack confidence in yourself? Aku drag queen. I have dressed in drag before. It's been a long time. Every What areas do I lack confidence in myself? Paperwork? Rote, boring tasks? Lying? Including ones to make people feel better. Hello, Carm. Welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you dropping by. I am currently filling out a personality test for a potential new job. Since I'm currently on the hunt for a new job, dissatisfied with the old one. Trying to think, what areas do I lack confidence in myself? Paperwork, rote boring tasks, lying, including to make people feel better. Well, we might come back to that one. What do you believe to be your strongest points as a person? Why? Probably my strongest point. My ability to learn in unstructured environments. Oh, that's something to put. Learning in a classroom setting. My ability to learn in unstructured environments. All other strengths I have stem from this. What do you believe be your weakest points as a person? Why? I am susceptible. I am prone to boredom. Why do I think I'm prone to boredom? Why? ADHD. Describe any concern you may have about your personality. Hello, Jinx. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. I am doing well myself. Currently working on a personality quiz for a new job. Current question is, describe any concern you may have about your personality. I have a visceral distaste for deceit. Yeah. Those are uniquely uncomfortable to do. See, This one, in theory, they're just trying to find, like, where I would be best in. Like, am I gonna be good in this job? But also, like, where would they want me to be in, like, 5 years? In theory, that's what they're saying. What else? What else do I have concerns? Well, I have greatly improved. I sometimes struggle with regulating negative emotions, particularly sadness and anxiety. That's just true. Yeah, don't touch the horns. Don't touch the horns, Hooli. Whack. Whack. See how you like it. Ah, I dropped my pen. Ah, the pen has been dropped. All right. Descriptive words. Holy shit. Below is a list of descriptive words. Place an X by each word that anyone has ever used to describe you. Commendable is one. I have been told I am wonderful. I've been told I am peaceful, enthusiastic. I've been told I'm soothing. I've been told I'm magnetic. I've been told I am communicative, lenient, friendly, good. I've been told I'm timid. I've been told I'm tolerant. I've been told... I've been told I'm sociable. I have been told I am brave. I have been told that I am convincing. I have been told that I am attractive. I have been told that I am direct. I've been told I'm expressive. I've been told I've been charming. I've been told I've been entertaining, dominant, attracting. I have been told I am confident. I have been told I am quick-witted. What else have I been told? Also, hi, Hooli. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for dropping by. No touching the horns. Not allowed. I've been told I am inspiring. That's more recent. Empathetic, hardworking, detail-oriented, adorable. Thank you for adding more. I'm doing a checklist at the moment, so I'm going through them one by one. And the ones where I'm like, oh yeah, this is something I have been told I am saying out loud. So, like, for instance, the next one, 54, I have been told I'm open-minded. I've also been told I'm agreeable. I think someone's told me I've been generous before. I have not been called calm or outgoing before, I don't think. I don't think anyone said I'm affable. I have been told I've been easygoing. Motivator, accommodating, animated. I've been told I've been animated. I've been told I'm liberal. I have been called shy many times. I have been told I'm self-interested. I have been called interesting and talented. I've been called kind. I have been called delightful. Soft-hearted, yeah. Let's see. Can't help it, I'm a mischievous fox. It's in my nature. You know, there's a story about a, I don't remember exactly what the creature was, but we'll call it a turtle. A turtle, a turtle and a scorpion, right? Scorpion's like, hey, can you take me across the river? Turtle's like, but you're gonna sting me. Scorpion's like, oh, I won't, I promise. And so the turtle, like, takes them across the river, and as they're almost to the other side, the scorpion stings the turtle. And the turtle asks, why? You killed us both. And the scorpion said, it's in my nature. So when people say it's in my nature, I think, oh. So you're just an asshole then. Sorry. But when you say things are in your nature, be careful about the what you're saying them about. Is basically what I'm trying to say there. What about being called hot? I have been called hot before. I don't think that's on this list. This is a list for a job. I don't think hot's on here. I appreciate the compliment though, Hooli. I assume you're complimenting me. Let's see here. Precise, poised, gifted. I've been called gifted. I've been called good-natured. I have been called young. I have been called encouraging, happy, brilliant. I have had people call me humble, and then I immediately shoot back at them with the most humble praises. It's like, oh yes, I'm very humble. Thank you for asking. Retiring, smooth, enterprising, energetic, bold, composed, and enjoyable. I have been called that. Nervy, magnificent, stubborn, colorful, big-hearted, excitable. I don't think I've been called excitable. Reflective, masterful, cautious, excellent. I've been called excellent and pleasant. I definitely haven't been called obedient. Bet all boxes are checked at this rate. Oh no, a lot of boxes are unchecked. A lot of boxes are unchecked. Don't be like, yeah, cause like, yeah. Let's see here. Obedient, refined. Oh, it's okay. I'm not gonna remember, like, one way or the other. So I'm just gonna call it based on like what I can read. So you're congratulations, you're stuck as Hooli. Apologies. Obedient, refined, appealing. I have been called appealing and empathetic. Considerate, thoughtful, personable. I have been called argumentative. I have been called careful. I have been called effective and persistent. I have been called reserved. Forward and outspoken, I have also been called. I have been called, self-conscious, flexible, adaptable. I've also been called self-centered. That's happened before. I just came in to drop by to see what you're doing. Well, I appreciate you dropping by. And thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. What else? What else we got? So impressionable, thrilling. I have been called both. I have been called informative and quiet. Humorous. Competent. I have been called well-mannered. We skipped profound, daring, balanced, religious, dynamic, and insistent in that. So, cooperative. I have been called that. Receptive. Pondering. Stern. I have been called stern before. Determined and tenacious. I've been called that. I've also been said I've been called opinionated before. Detached. I've been called that before. I wonder who could have said that. Hey, thanks for dropping by. You have a good one. If you're dropping out, sleep well. Sweet dreams, all of that. I appreciate you dropping by. But yeah, I will definitely be having a good rest of my night. Working on this survey. Working on this personality quiz thing. So I have been called courteous and imaginative, and what else have I been called? I have been called firm before. I have been called conceited and complacent before. I've also been called selfish and dissatisfied. I've been called polite and articulate. And bright. Okay. Select the 3 descriptive words on this page which are most descriptive or characteristic of you. Write these words. The ones that these are the ones that I think of the 3. So 3 that I think are most descriptive of me. I think dissatisfied is a good one. I think that's very true. I am very rarely satisfied. I am quite articulate. And I'm quite friendly. Let's see. Oh my god, this next one's a doozy. But you know what? I think with that, I am cooked for the night. My brain is fried like a banana. Thank you all for dropping by. I think that's gonna be all the yapping I do tonight. Appreciate everyone who dropped by. I hope that you are doing well. I hope you continue to do well. I hope you hydrate. Don't dehydrate. Sleep well. Eat well. Posture check. Make sure you're not shrimped up. And until next time, which will be Saturday, I'll post a link to Venom's channel and the live stream there in the Discord, and it'll be on Twitter and everything. So until then, take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye.